Hello. Welcome to stream. God, this game's so loud. What the fuck? Okay. Hello. Welcome to stream. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Oh boy. Oh brother. Oh brother. Happy that it's Friday already. Yeah, happy Friday. Yes, hi Kame. Yeah, happy Friday to everyone. How was everyone's week? How was everyone's first week of February? God damn. Can't believe we're already on the second month of this year. Tiring as heck. Oh, now you get to relax a bit. It's the weekend. Just don't think about all the work you have to do. We are, well, we're getting heavy snow again. Got a severe weather warning for tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm already tired just thinking about it. So I went out, we went out to get groceries today because like we are prepared to not be able to leave our house for the next week or so. So yeah, I bought a whole box of Uncrustables. That's my food rations for next week. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Gunko. Hello, yes. But yeah, that's how my day have been. I was semi-productive. I got back. I'm trying to draw again. How's the soup supply? You know what? You're right. I should ask my mom to make some soup. It's been a while since I had soup. But yeah, I bought a big box of Uncrustables. Because I haven't eaten Uncrustables since I was middle school. I have one right now. It's peanut butter strawberry jam flavor. Anyways, we're back on this BS. What happened last time? IDK. What the fuck? Oh, whoa. There were some very important revelations, allegations that come out. Everyone's sad right now because we got confirmation that she did adopt him, and he is the real son of this guy who 15 years ago got kidnapped while he was trying to visit him, and then now he finds out, oh, that was my dad that I saw dead on the ground. So yeah, so everybody needs therapy probably. And yes, and then so far everything seems to unfortunately point back to this motherfucker, which means there's a big fat chance we're gonna have to fucking argue with him again. But also we still don't know who the quote unquote evil mastermind of this whole thing is. We don't know who he is. We don't know what their deal was. How they were involved in the case 50 years ago. So hopefully we'll find out today. But let's just keep going. Sean. Oh my god, we're gonna starting up really sad. He was my dad. I don't know who the kid was, the one who caused the fire, saw the scene. I have a feeling maybe that kid is the mastermind, but like, why though? Why would he be? It can't have been easy learning the truth about his father's identity so unexpectedly, and too late to ever get to know him. You know how hard I tried to find him? Sean, I get it. He was the president. He had a lot more to think about than just me, but he was right there in front of me, right there on the set. So why didn't he just say something? Why didn't he tell me who he was? I'm sorry, Sean. I'm so sorry. Oh, I can't do this today. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, Eustace. Eustace is me right now in the corner. He's still there with us. It's not your fault, Mom. It's mine. If I hadn't broken my promise to you, that fire would have never happened, and he would— oh, right, and Sean still thinks he's the one that killed him. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I've ruined everything. Everything, it's all my fault. I even ruined your flowers. Sean, please, you mustn't blame yourself. Just try to be here with me. Just for a little while. Edward, hurry up with the therapy. The bond between parent and child, as symbolized by the lion lily. I'm no expert. It's native to Zhengfa, so I know that much at least. Sadly, we don't have the luxury of dwelling on such things just now. I know it might seem insensitive, Agent Lang, but sentimentality won't help us here. We need to focus on what we can do about the case before us. You're right. Oh my god, they're agreeing on something? Is the world ending or what? I believe we learned all we need to know about what happened back then for now. How did it all line up with your father's theories about the case? I wouldn't know. He took those to the grave with him. He never shared his thoughts with anybody. There's no way of knowing now what he figured out. What about your own thoughts? Are you feeling any more positive in light of what we learned from case reconstruction? Are we any closer to learning what really happened 12— oh, it's 12— I keep thinking 15 years. No, it's 12 years ago. You know, I think we might. My father's footsteps are starting to become clear. Now, all we need is to follow them. All the way to the truth. Okay, hang on. A cable disconnected on my table. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Oh! What? The real story of the SS5 incident. Okay. The president went to the orphanage that night. That much we know for sure. The Torosaurus story proves it. He must have gone there to meet with Amelie Fenn. Except he was kidnapped, and Aldon happened to see it. If Aldon hadn't been there, there wouldn't have been a murder, just a kidnapping. Instead, they had to move his body to the planters and stage that photo to throw everybody off the scent. So that's our current theory, is it? There wasn't anything wrong with that, okay? But there's something I still don't understand. Hang on, I need to reread the case because it's been like 2 days, so my memory not so good. Hello. Ain't not stinky today. Too bad. Okay. Murder, body mood, photograph staged. I can smell your lies. Do they smell like nice shampoo? There is this. Why risk staging the picture? Yeah, okay. They would have had to force the president to play along. What if he hadn't? That's a good question. See, I still think the president was somehow involved in his own kidnapping for some reason. But I don't know why. I just have that feeling, you know? Because why else would he have ended up dead now? Because if he wasn't, like, if he was a victim back then, why would he have ended up dead? Yeah, maybe it was blackmail. That makes sense too. They smell like basil and bean paste. I actually quite like the smell of basil, I ain't gonna lie. Also, don't basil plants keep away mosquitoes, aka my lifelong enemy? We'll just have to get there one deduction at a time. Yeah, I guess we will. Alright, deduce away. Oh my god, they're like metaphorically making out right now. Okay, wait, let me, I need to press on everything, I guess.
Hold it.
Does it keep you awake too? No, I'm built better than the mosquito insects. Nothing should be taken for granted at this stage. We need to treat even the seemingly certain with caution. Can we really be sure that the president went to the orphanage? Oh, X to doubt! Excuse me. I get it, you want evidence. This is not changing. Sorry, I had the violent urge to sneeze just now, and it was immediately gone. Oh no, I immediately went away. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, it's actually her needle nose. Are you implying that I suck blood from my eye? I hate that feeling. This is a nice change of pace from people asking you to show them proof, huh, Mr. Edward? There's no need to actually say it out loud, okay? Okay, first statement, not relevant.
Hold it.
The plushie, it has a recording device concealed inside, correct? It does, and it was used by Sean's mother, Emily, to record a message asking the president to meet her at the orphanage at midnight. Whoa, you're finishing each other's sentences now. What a team! Kay's like saying, oh my god, is this old man Yaoi? You two peel away the layers of the truth like an onion. I'm sure of it. Onion? She's speaking like Shrek. You do realize there's nothing underneath all the layers of an onion, don't you, Kay? Edward, there's more onion, obviously. Could you try to say something a little less unfortunate sounding? You two are peeling the layers of the truth like the skin of a wolf. I'm sure of it. He said less unfortunate sounding. Shall I continue? Okay, second statement irrelevant.
Hold it.
Can we go over the details once again? So Mr. Aldo saw the president being kidnapped from right by the orphanage, and he was standing next to the snowman. The murderer crept up behind him, grabbed the brick, and... Ow! Did he just howl? Calm down, Kay. We simply verifying our understanding of events. Yeah, tell that little outburst... Well, that little outburst just blew my understanding out of my ears. I know we have to go over all this again, but can we do it less dramatically? Less dramatically? Do you know who you're talking to, Kay? Really? Fine, I'm happy to keep answering if you're happy to keep asking. Okay, maybe it's that one. Maybe it's...
Hold it.
So Mr. Alden hadn't been there, huh? That's an interesting suggestion. Care to explain? There's not a whole lot to explain. He saw the kidnapping, so he was murdered. If he hadn't been there, maybe the kidnapping could have happened without any blood being spilled. But could it? Wait a second. Wait a second! Somebody tipped him off then! Yo, cause why was he there? What was he doing? What was he doing at the orphanage? He couldn't have just walked past, you know? There's no coincidences in this game. This is interesting to me. Makes it sound as if it was Mr. Alden's fault he was murdered. That's not what Agent Lang is saying, Kay. What he means is that Mr. Alden was the only person who died at the orphanage that night. Well, of course he was. They kidnapped the president and everything. But the ransom was paid and he came home safely, right? She's right, of course, but why does something bother me about that? I think it might be worth taking another look over all the evidence. Okay. It's that statement that is sus. Well, let me press on this last statement. This is another very important part of our current theory. Shall we go over all the details? Sure, probably a good idea. Alright, first, what did Alden see? He saw the president being kidnapped from right in front of the building. The kidnapper were keen to avoid any suggestion that they might be connected with the orphanage. Yep, so they replaced the film in Alden's camera and staged a photograph of the kidnapping occurring further away from the building. Indeed, and then they moved Mr. Alden's body to a location consistent with what the pictures showed. The secrets buried underneath the snow 12 years ago are finally coming to light. Are we sure that's really what happened? What's the matter, Mr. Edward? I get the sense we're still not seeing everything. There's something else at play behind it all. But what? There's a piece of evidence we've discovered that Agent Lang's theory can't explain. We have to present him with it and develop our thinking further. Okay, there's something that hasn't been explained yet. Let's see.
Hold it.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Oh, hang on. Explains what it hasn't been explained what he was doing at the orphanage, right? I think the button's useless at this point. I guess you're asleep already. I'm here at the orphanage. Something weird's going on. Could it be? Could it be the tape? Oh, the blood! We never found out whose blood this was! Somebody else was killed here, not just this guy.
Objection!
Okay, it's too early. It's too early. They haven't gotten there yet. Wait a second. Did I accidentally present that on the wrong statement? Oh my god! I presented it on the wrong statement! Oh, I think that was right! The way I was right, I was gaslit into being wrong. Okay, this is the right statement, right? This one. Yeah, somebody else was killed there that night. There we go. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, you're saying that there would have been no murder if Mr. Alden hadn't witnessed the kidnapping. But is that really the case? Why wouldn't it be? Their main aim was to abduct the president, right? So if there hadn't been a witness present, they wouldn't have needed to murder anybody. And yet it remains possible that Mr. Alden was the only person killed that night. There was a large pool of blood between the planters, but Mr. Alden was murdered over by the snowman. It can't have belonged to him. What if all that blood by the planters belonged to somebody else? Once again, you're your worst enemy. Me fighting myself in court. Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. You do realize what you're saying, don't you? I do. It's hard to believe. I'll be the first to admit it, but it's what the evidence suggests. Not just one person was killed here 12 years ago, but two. You're saying they covered up a whole separate murder? What if the child that set the fire saw everything? What if it was related to them? What if the person that was killed was related to them or something? Oh. Well, who else was killed that night? Whoever covered up this other homicide did so very skillfully indeed. They even seem to have been able to avoid it being mentioned in the files. But they didn't quite get rid of everything. We have a piece of evidence from 12 years ago that they never managed to erase. This clearly shows that something else happened that night. I can't be the blood again. This one, because they couldn't get rid of this drawing because it was with his dad.
Take that.
Oh my god, Excelsior's winner tried to shroud the existence of the other murder in darkness, but there was one piece of evidence he wasn't able to suppress, thanks to the efforts of your father, Agent Lang. My father? Cast your mind back, if you will. Something else was hitting him along with all the other evidence from the crime scene. The existence of the child who set fire in front of the orphanage. But why would Chairman Winner wish to erase him from the record? Because he saw something he shouldn't have. That's why. He did? What was it? It's right here in this picture. The picture my father kept. I think we can all agree that that's the present on the right. Wait a second. Is that why? Hang on. Is that why him and Fifi Lagarde really wanted to get him like put away for good? Because they know he might betray them or something. Because they were all working together or some shit 12 years ago. And that's the Taurosaurus toy in his hand. But who's that standing across from him? Okay, we already know who that Megamind looking ass. Eastern rooms and a black dog. That can only be Badr Hamarkanis. What? The creepy assassin guy? And what would a hired killer be doing in the presence of a president? I can only think of one thing. That's right, it wasn't a kidnapping that occurred here 12 years ago. It was an assassination! Wait a moment. Guys, what if the president was a fake this entire time? Because he said he changed 12 years ago. What if the real president was killed that night? And Warner Lagarde and Chairman Winter were... Yes, I think they were complicit. More than complicit, in fact. One provided the venue for the killing, and the other suppressed the testimony of the child who witnessed it. Mr. Allen was murdered because what he witnessed was actually an assassination, and not the kidnapping he thought it to be at all. You think I'm an idiot? How could the president have died 12 years ago? We only found his body this morning. He was alive and well until just recently. Yeah, we even met him. Indeed, so we have a president killed 12 years ago and a president killed in the last 48 hours. 2 presidents, in other words. Right, which is completely impossible, or is it? I think it's entirely possible for there to be 2 presidents. In fact, that would explain a lot. Regardless of what happened, I still respected him. Zhongfa may not be a big country, but he held that place together. The president Agent Lang spoke of was a noble and capable leader. Yeah, the dynasty. Oh my god! No way, it's been an imposter for 12 years! Oh my god! Entirely unlike the man we met, it really did seem as they were 2 completely different people. But how could one country have 2 presidents? What could explain a situation like that? It's how it's possible to be 2. It was a body double, because I remember that they mentioned that the president did have body doubles. So what if one of the body doubles took over after he died? Because they were like, oh my god, without our president, this country's gonna go down the drain. So they were like, we have to make it seem as if the president's still here. One of the 2 was a body double. Tell me that doesn't make sense. Body double? President Wang was a man of great power and influence in Zhongfa, a figure of the world stage. There must have been countless attempts on his life over the years, such as the one at Gourd Lake only a few days ago. It's true, there were more than a few assassination attempts, but that doesn't mean I'm about to accept that there was more than 1 president. Not without proof. We have proof that there was more than 1. Do we have proof? I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Do we have proof? What's our proof? What's our proof? What is our proof? More than 1 president. There was proof more than 1 president. Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my god. This is the Gregory Edwards case. Why do we have this case file? Why is this kiss file still relevant? Oh my god, maybe they're missing sons. Have something to do with it. Because why would you mention that? Why would that be mentioned? Why would that ever be mentioned? If not. I don't know if there's proof that there was more than one president. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to start presenting shit. Been one president. More than one president. What? This song is so good. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Gunshot residue detected on right hand. Wait, could that be? Could the real president have be left-handed then? This is the picture of the left-handed. Does this mean he's left-handed? That he reached out a hand to say stop? Oh no, but this is staged. That's the fake president. That's not the real one. Cause this was like after they staged this photo after they killed the photography dude, and we know the real president died before the photography dude. Or did I die for a moment? It's okay. I made no progress. And there's another. Is it Disfraid? There's another president? Is that what he's trying to say? I have to start just presenting some shit, bro. There's no way. I don't know. I don't know what angle they're trying to get me to go with. The only train of thought is the president looks different. I don't think that's too easy. Clearly, he's look exactly the same. Otherwise, they probably would have noticed that he's a different person. I thought like the left hand thing, a right hand thing would have been, you know, I'm just gonna present the message. I'm thinking maybe, and there's another this phrase right here. Maybe that's saying there's another president. But when it gets wrinkly, I don't know. Yeah, when he starts sagging. Okay, but we don't have any proof of that. We don't have evidence of that. Only like we've seen it with our eyes. We don't have proof of that though. Edgeworth can figure something out. Well, I am currently Edgeworth trying to figure something out right now. More than one president. All I can think of is the message he left. That's all I can. You know what? I'm just gonna. Or maybe it's the case overview. No, it is the case overview, because you know what? Where is this? It's this because they staged a photograph after he died, supposedly. So who is this? So there's two of them. Right?
Take that.
Okay, it's not that. Edgeworth, come on. Mentally, like, tell me what you're thinking right now. This was when the real president was killed, when he showed up. Now I'm gonna present this. Oh my god, what do they want from me? What do I want from me? Oh, maybe I should read what Kay says, because she's been super helpful. If you could prove that he'd ever been in two places at once, that could pretty good evidence that there were two presidents, right? So is it the case report then? Because the case report says he was confirmed at midnight at the embassy.
Take that.
Oh my god, it was that. This fucking game. Oh my god, that's why you read text, people. That's why you read dialogue. Let this be a lesson to all you non-readers out there.
Take that.
I don't think he's noticed the contradiction staring him in the face. I didn't notice it either, Edward, so can we chill out, cool it? Or is he just unable to accept it? What's the matter, Mr. Prosecutor? You're pretty quiet all of a sudden. In Amelie Fenn's recording, she asked the president to be at the orphanage at midnight, but it shouldn't have been possible for him to be there. Oh, I forgot! Okay, you know, it would be helpful. It would be fucking helpful if they let us listen to whatever she fucking said, okay? Because I don't fucking remember what she said. Because he was supposedly still at the embassy with your father, Agent Lang. So he had noticed. The only way he could have been in two places at once is if there were two of him. So the real president, that was the one who died 12 years ago. I think it might have been. But why and who would have hired Candace to murder the president? In order to figure that out, we'll need to look again at the piece of evidence we recently discovered was a fake evidence. It's the picture. Now is the picture. The picture taken with Mr. Alden's camera was staged sometime after his murder. And Mr. Alden was murdered because he witnessed the president's assassination. In other words, the photograph, too, must have been taken after the real president's death. So who is the president in the staged photo? That's literally what I was saying earlier. Okay, and then you say that's not correct? I swear to God. The body double, nothing else makes sense. I believe the president's double had him killed so that he could take his place permanently. It was a conspiracy all along! And Excelsior's winner and Fifi Lagarde helped him do it. Wait, you don't even have a body to support your theory. Are you telling me it magically disappeared? No, in fact, we know exactly where it wound up. The president's body was... Did they bury him? Oh my god, that's what they buried! That's what they buried!
Take that!
Chairman Winter dug something up last night, something he couldn't trust anybody else to retrieve. We thought it might have been the ransom money, but it was actually something even more important. Wait, you mean? That's right, the real president's body. I think it's highly likely anyways. Wouldn't it have been really disgusting? Like the decay? What? What? Oh my god, Edward, you speak so fast. The body may have decomposed in the intervening years, but the bones were okay, so it's bones. Mr. Powers informed us that construction is due to start here sometime soon. Everything had to be wrapped up before then. The shooting of the movie and the recovery of the president's remains. Yes, I guess when they started digging the place up, they would have found them pretty quick, huh? Amazing that this place has not been haunted all these years. Jesus. If it was me, if I was the one killed here, oh my god. Nobody would have a good night's rest. Agent Lang, we need to have the so-called monster footprints analyzed again. Yeah, I guess we do. There's a body under one of them. There should be trace evidence to confirm it. Oh, this happened thanks to his ghost. Oh my god, the mastermind is a ghost. We've cracked the case. Hey, get me somebody from forensics. Sir, presenting the findings of our analysis, sir. Traces of human remains were found in the dirt, along with other signs of a body having been buried. So it really was him. Oh my god, wait. Can y'all let Sean go home? This is like so much for him. For the little boy. Bones were also recovered from the home of Excelsior's winner. The physique looks to be about right, and dental and medical records are matched. It's him, no doubt about it. So, as suspected, the real President Wang was killed 12 years ago, and the SS5 kidnapping was in fact a homicide. Sheriff Sean, you didn't kill your dad. Wow, so it really was a murder, huh? This case has taken so many twists and turns, I'm starting to lose track. Yes, perhaps we should just summarize our findings, just to confirm that we understand everything correctly. Good idea. Let's go over everything from the point where the president arrived at the orphanage. Okay, thank God they're doing this. They're like, they can't... they're like, certain people would not have paid attention to this point. And certain other people would not remember anything, aka me. 12 years ago, the real President Wang visited the orphanage. His aim to meet his infant son. And then the body double was at the embassy, and that's what Agent Lang's father confirmed. The footprints were originally assumed to be those of Mr. Aldan, seem likely to have actually been made by the president upon his arrival. But instead of being greeted by his child, he was met by the assassin, Bodenhammer Canis. That's so sad. He was hoping to see his baby for the first time, only to... Indeed, but at least with Mr. Canis, we can be sure that the job was swiftly and effectively completed. That doesn't make me feel better, Edward. But then after assassination, another tragedy occurred. Mr. Alden's murder. Yes, it seems he witnessed a key moment in the evening's proceedings. The moment when our culprits, the so-called kidnappers, took the president's body around to the side of the building. That was the site that sealed his fate. We've now established that he was standing by the orphanage gates at the time. Far enough away that he believed that he was seeing was the president's abduction. At which point, the body double who had come to meet up with his co-conspirators walked right up behind Mr. Aldan. And then wham, bonked him right on the head. Leading to our unfortunate eyewitness being murdered by the man who was plotting to replace the president. So was the body double who moved Mr. Aldan's body too? Yes, I think it probably was. But none of the footprints could have been his, could they? Actually, I think they could. In fact, we have a piece of evidence that proves how that particular trick was achieved. Hang on. Stop saying stuff that I don't understand, Edward. We have to be on the same page here, okay? What shows how the body double managed to move the body without leaving any footprints? They switched to shoes, right? How did they wait? But I don't know. I'm like I'm second guessing myself. I'm not confident anymore. It has to be the shoes. There's nothing else here.
Take that.
Okay, thank God. Okay, what if the president's double moved Mr. Alden's body like this? After killing Mr. Alden, he could have carried him to the other side of the entrance. Given that his job was to look just like the president, he would have been wearing the same shoes. Meaning that if he stepped exactly in the footprints left by the real I mean, okay, sure, but it's like, I think you could probably tell if the footprints were re-stepped in, right? Because it's never like a perfect match. Of course, he would have been the same shape and size. It would have looked like a single set of footprints. So that's how it all went down. I'm so glad we finally figured it out. Wait, but there's one thing I still don't get. There is. What? Why did they need to pretend there was a kidnapping? Mr. Alden had seen the president at the orphanage and left a message on Miss Ringer's phone describing what he thought he saw. It would have been impossible for the conspirators to erase that message. So they had to make it look as if the events described in the message were true by staging a kidnapping like the one he thought he saw. Exactly. I think the two people in the photograph are likely to be the body double and Fifi Lagarde. She's the one in the trench coat. How can you be so sure of that? The two of them would have had to walk out beyond the orphanage gates to stage the photo. The body double could have put his feet in the real president's footprints as he did before. Oh, so the other set of footprints were hers. The ones we originally thought belonged to the killer, yes. They were about a size 9, too small for Chairman Winter, in other words. Which means the kidnapper must have been played by Warden Lagarde. And that explained how a so-called kidnapping was actually a presidential assassination. Oh my god. Oh, it does, which means my father must have... He must have... noticed. There's no way he wouldn't have suspected a murder. Especially not with the kid's picture as proof. But the picture was never officially put in evidence, correct? No, he appeared to have kept hold of it after taking a witness statement of the child who drew it. Yeah, because he knew President Wang was dead. And he knew what would happen if the news ever got out. Zhongfa would have been plunged into chaos, no doubt. So he kept it a secret, and that secret died with him. Even though it meant taking the blame for the kidnapping, and our family name being ruined. His father kinda, you know... Why he kinda... So your father knew the truth about what happened 12 years ago, but he chose to hide it. Well, it's finally coming to light at last. Oh, brother. Oh, boy. Is it indeed intriguing? Who the hell is this? Huh? What? Who's there? Oh, fuck! Oh. That sound, is that a bell? God, I got chills. Who let him? Oh wait, I forgot he escaped. Oh, he did escape. I forgot he escaped. Yeah, when we were like, who let him out? Yeah. Brother escaped like way earlier. We just forgot. Okay, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before my thought process was interrupted. Oh no, I wasn't gonna say anything. I wanted to look at the updated case. Photograph staged. Okay. Alien head ass escaped, more like going on his evening walk. Mega Mind wannabe. Body armor Canis. Oh, his doggy's here too. What the heck are you doing here? We're the law. You think you just show up in front of us like it ain't a problem? Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing the fascinating conversation you were having. The opportunity to gloat over your past crimes was just too good to miss, I expect. You killed President Wang. I did, but that's not something I'm inclined to gloat over. I was more interested in something else you mentioned, or someone else, should I say. Someone you're looking for, I suppose. Exactly. That's why I took a little sojourn from the penitentiary to find a certain young pup. A young pup in a rather eye-catching red raincoat. What? Wait, you know who they are? In a manner of speaking, what did you call them again? A secret mastermind? Your friend in the red raincoat. Oh my god, oh my god. The prosecutor looks a little surprised, doesn't he? Helmet, yes, yes he does. The young pup I mentioned, he saved my life, you know, 12 long years ago. What is happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on here, boss? What's happening? As you have surmised, it was I who killed President Wang. But that meant that I too became an inconvenience in need of removal. The imposter president, Winner Lagarde, all three were keen to guarantee my silence. And if I hadn't met my friend, the young pup again, they might even have succeeded. I wonder what he's doing now. Excuse me? So it was the president's body double who hired you. I remember his words almost as if it was yesterday. You know how many times I've nearly been killed? Not once, not twice, a bunch of times. Why do I have to take all the risks? Why am I the one they always put in danger? Bro says like he doesn't have a choice to quit? What, he can't quit? As body double? What is he saying? When I was out there being him, people treat me like I was him. They worship me. So what's the difference? Who's to say I couldn't be just as good as him? Oh, this fucking coward. I hate this dude. There was a difference, of course, even if he did look and sound exactly like him. Just because it walks and talks like a president, that doesn't make it a president, does it, boy? No. So he got his wish and became the boss, but couldn't quite fill his predecessor's shoes. Rook's not around, that means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. Of course I do, I'm the leader now. Seems like the king and his knight were much the same. The president's double knew that his employer had a weakness, a young woman named Amelie. I can't believe that poor guy, Rook, can't believe he died for this fucking fake-ass phony president. I can't believe it. The president's double knew that his employer had a weakness, a young woman named Amelie. But in order to find her, he needed to enlist the help of locals. Locals such as Chairman Winner. Once Miss Finn had been located, they simply needed to find the right time to lay their trap. The meeting she arranged so the president could meet his son. That would have been the perfect opportunity. Indeed, and with the head of the orphanage brought into the fold, their little conspiracy was complete. Warden Lagarde. Now, quid pro quo, where might I find the pup? What makes you think the boy who helped you on our mysterious dream puller are one and the same? He set a little fire that night out. Oh my god, I knew it! Okay, so the child is our mastermind today. Who is that fucking kid? Out there in the yard of the orphanage. Oh yeah, we saw that. It was some kind of a prank, right? A prank? It was nothing of the sort, my dear. No, as I understood it, he had taken refuge in the igloo by the entrance. From there, he happened to see Winner and Lagarde carrying away a dead body. He also overheard them hatching a certain sordid little plot. Not to remove me, the only other person who knew what had really happened from the picture. Thankfully, he was kind enough to come and inform me. I was waiting inside the building, you see. He also happened to mention later on that he was wearing his favorite red raincoat. In any case, he extorted me from the premises. And being very considerate, boy, thought to erase both of our footprints from the scene of the crime. What is this fucking psychopathic little child? This fucking sociopath child? Seemed he had a little kerosene set outside in the igloo for just such an occasion. So he spread it liberally about the place and set himself a little fire. No way, so that's what the fire was for? Yeah, I mean, I figured it was. It must have been ever so beautiful. Winner and Lagarde were positively enchanted. And while they were distracted by the show, he took the opportunity to usher me out the side entrance. You never answered my question. You really think she's the one behind all of this? I do indeed, don't I, Helmut? Yes, I do. But why though? What does he gain from doing all this? Does he just hate Winner Senior? because you know, honestly valid. Okay, let's start pressing everything. Oh my god, I need to drink some water. Oh my god, we just we just learned so many information under 1 hour. I'm gonna eat my Uncrustable, hang on. Why do I think this child is that Gusto's kid that he abandoned? Because that's why the child was in the orphanage. And why do I think that is because why else would this case file be relevant currently? Why else would we have this right now? If not because of that. So remember how Gusto was like a horrible father and like abandoned his kid, right? What if the kid ended up at the orphanage, you know? Oh my god. Okay. You are pretty forthcoming with that particular admission. If I'm honest, Mr. Edworth, I'm tired of all the killing. But back then, I felt that death was my path. I embraced it, strove to learn what it had to teach. Edgy, okay? I've made my peace with that, and I'm happy to admit it. Aren't I, boy? Yes. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I definitely don't like the sound of it. Basically, he thought nothing of murdering the president. And not only is he an assassin, he's now a prison escapee, not someone to be trifled with. We can't afford for him to not talk. I'll need to tread as carefully as I can. Very well, you killed the president, and you're happy to admit it. Oh, very much so. I wouldn't want you thinking that I drew my blade and missed. What is... He's like, I don't want you to think I missed, you know?
Hold it!
You, a target, but you're an assassin. Sometimes the hunter must become the hunted. Sometimes the living must become the dead. Please, Kay, don't feel the need to add a proverb of your own. Impermanence is inherent to the way of the assassin. Impermanence is inherent to the way of the assassin. Life takers' lives are taken, so it goes. Wait, does that mean the people you're sent to kill sometimes try to kill you back, or happens occasionally? But it's not what happened this time. Okay.
Hold it!
But Mr. Candace, you're a professional killer, and a famously skilled one at that. Surely escaping even 3 attackers would have been a little more than a minor inconvenience. You overestimate me, Mr. Edworth. You seem to forget that without Helmut here, I couldn't even walk down the street. Alright, I forgot who's blind. Against 3 assailants, I wouldn't have lasted more than a few moments. God, the security at that prison must be so dog shit. They lost a blind man. Jesus Christ. I see. So even the most proficient assassin are ill-equipped to face a full frontal assault. Well, we are not hugely fond of such situations, shall we say. I certainly wouldn't have liked my chances.
Hold it!
Again, so the two of you had met before. Yes, on a cold and lonely Christmas Eve. Oh my god, I knew it! Christmas Eve 18 years back! I see! Do you know what happened Christmas Eve 18 years back? Christmas Eve 18 years ago! Oh my god! Holy shit, the way I called this. Oh, I'm sweating, bro. I'm so fucking... That long ago? Brain working overtime. But on that occasion, it was I who saved his life. It was snowing, more than it had in years, and cold enough that death by freezing was a real possibility. I had taken Helmut out for a little walk. He noticed something and bounded off through the snow. When I caught up to him, he was sniffing at a car. The door has oh, ain't no way that dude left his child in a fucking car. Oh my god, you know what? No wonder his child turned out evil. I don't even have his picture here, I don't think. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Eventually, I managed to get it open. Oh, wait, both of them were here? Bro, they got kidnapped. What the fuck? Both of them were here? And inside, I found two young boys shivering and semi-conscious. Two? Yes, and I found them even an hour later. The poor wretches would have never have made it. I took them both to a nearby orphanage. Is this me or is there something significant? There is! Obviously, we know who those two children are! What is it about Candace Steamer that's especially noteworthy? Number of people... No, it's the date. This was on Christmas Eve 18 years ago. You're certain of that? I am. Holy smokes. We have something that shows why that date is so significant. Oh my god. My heart is beating so fast. What the hell? This fucking twist is crazy. That was the same day on which a certain incident occurred. The murder of a well-known sculptor. No way. An incident in the aftermath of which two children went missing. I'm actually speechless. I'm gagged. Oh my god! The son of the victim, Ari Frost, and the son of the murderer. Wait a second! Did Knight have this ring because he was his son or some shit? What? Wait a second. Oh my god, my mind is like fucking overloading. What the fuck? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Bronco Knight. He's this child. Because he had his ring. He had his father's ring. And remember how they said, oh, his son claimed his inheritance at some point. Oh my god. Holy shit. Son of the victim, Artie Frost, and the son of the murderer, Camillo Gusto. This fucking child. Then it's his son. This fucking child that set the fire then. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, the little guys did go AWOL, huh? Intriguing. The son of a murderer and the son of his victim. I suppose that would make sense. It would. One of the boys was bound hand and foot, you see. No way. That must have been part of Mr. Frost's plan to stop Mr. Gusto's son from getting to the competition. Oh, okay, so he did that to him, not his own. Indeed, because without his son to taste his creations, Mr. Gusto would have had no chance of winning. And he didn't even care his son was missing? God, this fucking... I'm over it. I'm over it. Yeah. So that was what was behind it all. Sadly, neither of the boys were able to remember any such details. They weren't. No, when we met each other again on that night 12 years ago, the young pup explained it to me. It seems that they really were on the brink of death when I found them, and the shock of the experience caused them both to lose their Oh, wow. Okay. They weren't able to remember their names. Wow, so they wouldn't have known they were Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto's kids. If what he's telling us is true, that would seem likely, yes. Which means we still don't have enough to tell us who our mastermind might be. But we know it's his son. We know it's Gusto's son. We know it's Carmelo Gusto's son that he abandoned. Mr. Candace, would you mind telling us what happened next? By all means. I feel like I have to take a break, bro. Oh my god, what the hell? It feels like we're close to finishing this case, actually. I'll thank you for the hydrate. It's getting juicy. It's... oh my god. It's so juicy. Mm. Who could it be? Who do you think his son is? It can't be him because he's my son. What if it's this guy? What if it's him? What if it's him? What if it's him? What if it's the monkey? Might be, yeah, because he's the only person here that it's not like accounted for. I mean, I guess this guy, but we know he's not him because he was in another case. He's not relevant. Wait, oh my god, wait, he actually is the only person like unaccounted for here. Can't be her. Yeah, she's too young. And also, we know it's a son. We know it's a boy. Oh my god, if it's him, I swear to god, if it's him, I swear. Didn't I say on what Wednesday? I was like, maybe it's him. As a joke. There's no way. Wait, oh my god, I don't know. I actually don't know. But we know he is Artie Frost's son now, because he had the ring. Okay, we solved that mystery. A joke, she says. Oh my god. I miss Eustace. I miss his simple silliness. Okay? Oh my god. Alright, let's continue. The pup and I remained in contact even after I was sent to prison, but then I stopped hearing from him. I couldn't help but worry. And then people from 12 years ago started cropping up all over the place. It rather piqued my curiosity, so I thought I'd temporarily regain my freedom and look into things. Oh? And what did you find? People from 12 years ago. You mean Lagarde and Winter in the present, I assume. Well, Warden Lagarde was in charge of the prison where he was an inmate this whole time, right? I fear I wasn't as kind to her as I could have been. I mean, understandable. But then she did try to have me killed. You already know why, of course. Because you murdered the president, but they needed the world to believe he was still alive. If somebody had exposed the president as a fake, it would have been bad for Lagarde and Winter. That's exactly what I said earlier. Oh my god. Exactly. And not only that, I happened to overhear something else intriguing that night. I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. I thought you could meet him if you like, even if it's only just this once. I know you're a very busy man, but... Oh. Who are you? Sorry, but I'm waiting for somebody. That's the real president, okay? I know you are, President Wang. I couldn't help overhearing the news. Congratulations. Please don't worry about your son. I only kill those I am employed to kill, which in this case means you. No. Wait, this is my first chance to meet him. Bro couldn't have waited until he saw his son first. I swear to God. And it might be my only chance. Please, just give me a few minutes longer. I thought he was going to beg for his life, but no. An interesting character. I told him I was not aware that he had a child. No, he said, and shook his head. Neither was I, but the world will know that I have one now. I mean to make sure of it. I've even prepared something in case the worst comes to the worst. And the son in question, it was the young gentleman with the horns here, correct? Horns. You can see them? I don't need to, my dear. I've been listening very carefully, you see, for longer than you may have realized. So the president meant to tell the world about Sean and prepared something in case of the worst. But it's not simply enough to have Candace's word on the matter. Of course! We have something that proves what he's telling us the president said is true, the will. The will everybody knew about. He entrusted it to my family to show his belief in us, after all. The name in the recording, the preparations he had made, and his will. With those 3 pieces of information, I was able to convince Warden Lagarde to do anything I asked. The information at his disposal, he could have exposed the truth about the body double at any time, and Sean's true identity with it. This can't be easy on Sean, oh my god. President Wang was more agile than I anticipated. He blocked my first knife thrust with something soft. By the time the piece I'd broken off hit the snow, oh my god, the horn. It's the horn on the plushie. My next stride had hit its mark. So it was Candace who tore the horn off the Torosaurus doll. I was the only one present to hear his final words. The only one who knew the truth about his son. Well, me and that poor pup. My head is in my hands, guys. I can't do this anymore. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. I guess we'll press on everything. The dog is so funny like this. He's like he's like whispering into his ears, talking shit about other people.
Hold it.
So you were able to continue communicating with him from prison. I was via a post office box. What's that? It's a means of exchanging mail without revealing one's own address. Oh, P.O. box. I never knew where he was, so I wasn't able to slip out and track him down. I was being kept under rather strict supervision, you see. How was this guy a better father to that child than his own dad? Go commit crime. Go kill that man. By one on the guard, no doubt. What were the two of you even communicating about? We were playing correspondence chess, of course. That and griping about our respective lots in life. Correspondence chess, but didn't you used to play with that? As unlikely as may seem, Mr. Canis. Okay, yeah, Mr. Knight. Yeah, now we find out Mr. Knight is the other child. What are the odds that he played chess with both of those children? Yeah, it was Mr. Knight. We found the diagram of the game in his cell too. Rather than handwritten. So does that mean Knight had something to do with all that IS-7 business? Wait, could that be it? Do we have any evidence that might connect Knight to... Yes, sir! We do! We do! Finally, it's relevant. Okay, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm going insane. This is everything Knight left behind. Could there be a clue in here somewhere? A ring and a chess set. Which one will we look more... The ring, duh! It's so obvious! The ring! What about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Fender, take a closer look at it if you would. That design, that's Paul Hillick's trademark. Indeed, it looks like somebody turned the stamp he used to sign his work with into a ring. Well, why would Knight have been carrying it? Why was it not with the rest of the evidence from the IS-7 incident? Because that was his dad, duh. They tried to release Frost's personal effects to his next of kin after a case found. I mean, Frost was not good to his son either, because he also left his son in that cold car to dry out. If I remember rightly, old Frosty Boy didn't have any family aside from his kid. And the kid was missing, so they never got to hand it back to him, not till later anyhow. I heard on the grapevine that they found him in the end and gave him the goods. Including the seal, it would seem, which he turned into a ring and wore until his own death. So we're saying Mr. Knight was Mr. Frost's son. The cops don't mess around with stuff like that. They would have made sure before handing it over. And we were looking for somebody connected to the IS-7 incident who played correspondence chess, right? Wait, so our secret string puller is Bronco Knight? No, because he's already dead!
Objection!
Knight is dead. How could he possibly be involved in our current case? Far out, so our only candidate for genius mastermind is the guy who already kicked the bucket. That's impossible. How can a dead guy be behind all of this? It is a little perplexing, but then who else could it be? And guess who was his fucking only friend? Guess who was that guy's only friend? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's him. It's absolutely him now. Oh my god! Yeah, cause he brought the chess set to prison. That's why he got accused for his murder, because he was literally his only friend, so he brought the chess set to him. I'm losing my mind. I can't believe it. It was actually Simon. That was Simeon. Oh my god. Who else could it be? Oh yeah, I wonder who else it could be. I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it.
Hold it!
Please think faster. He stopped responding. That seems strange. I'm glad you agree. Helmut did too, of course. That big scary mutt really said said that? What, like, woof woof, that's barking mad. He doesn't need to talk in order for me to hear him, my dear. He doesn't? Okay, well, then let me ask you something. That look he's giving me, the super intense kind of scary glare. He's not trying to say he's hungry, is he? Yeah, he might be. He might be. Mr. Edgeworth, help! Kay really isn't fond of the dog. Yeah, there's a good boy. Now, where was I? Okay. The statement was real irrelevant. Okay. I just needed a moment to think because there's so much going on right now. Okay. Okay.
Hold it!
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, and it does all seem like a little too much of a coincidence, doesn't it? An attempt was made on the life of the man who was pretending to be president all these years. Warden Lagarde murdered Bronco Knight while he was being held at the prison she ran. And Excelsius Winner, chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, murdered Rosie Ringer. And the more I think back, the more it seemed at the time that some mysterious other presence was lurking behind all those incidents. Yes, even from behind bars, it was rather obvious that something strange was going on.
Hold it!
You thought you'd temporarily regain your freedom. Could you be any more brazen? Yeah, even a thief would struggle to get away with something like, I thought I'd temporarily steal it. Fear not, nobody was injured in the course of my escape. Yeah, because the fucking... It wasn't necessary after all. Because the fucking security at that prison is the garbage. Bro actually just walked out like a regular person. It wasn't necessary after all. I have my ways. Let's leave it like that, shall we? Leave it at that? No way, pal. You escaped. I'll arrest you right now. There'll be no need for that, detective. As soon as my business is concluded, I'll return home to my cell. Are you serious? Isn't this supposed to be some place you can just stroll in and out of when you please? Oh, he's never... Oh, wait. You've been there. You know it's that. Strange that you should say that. Weren't you the one who strolled in to try and dig into my past only recently? You... Agent Lang, Detective Gumshoe, I need to be able to question Mr. Canis further. Could you both try to remain calm for now? Sure thing, sir. Kinda knew you were gonna say that. Fine, but I'm not taking my eyes off of Dog Man. Not even for a second, you hear? Oh my god, it's dog versus dog. I did so used to enjoy typing out my little letters in Braille.
Hold it!
In Braille? That's how you wrote all of them? Right, I have the tools to do so in my cell. Huh, so you have to use special tools? I never thought about it before, but I guess that makes sense. What exactly did you write about? I don't know if you don't mind me asking. Oh, this and that. General chit-chat. Chess moves, of course. You wrote chess moves in Braille, too. That's interesting. Speaking of chess moves, how does that piece you carved yourself move, the dog? Perhaps we can talk about that later. For now, I'd like to know what happened when the letters stopped. I sat in my cell and tried to imagine where he might have gone. Okay. No, I still don't get it. What does he mean? Who's this pup he keeps talking about? Who indeed? It seems that not even Mr. Canis knows his true identity, so we should focus on what we do know, that there was a connection between the two of them. I'm particularly interested in how that connection was maintained. It's this statement. I'm gonna repress on this just so I can get text dialogue for this again. Oh, it's different. Oh, this is different dialogue. Okay, hang on. That contact with the form of notes written besides diagrams or chess games, correct? I see you've done our homework. Yeah, he was playing Mr. Knight, right? This ring belonged to Knight, Mr. Fender. Take a closer look. Yeah, that's the kitty for sure. There was an evidence this was evidence from the I-7 incident. Cops finally tracked down his kid and gave it back to him. But if Knight was Frost's son, doesn't that also make him Canis' young pup, our evil mastermind, in other words? No, he can't be. He's dead. There's no way he could be at the center of all of this. Our master is still waiting in the wings somewhere, biding his time. Okay. Okay. It's this statement for sure. but I don't know what I should present. We got so many things right now. Is it this? I think we just present this, right?
Objection!
Nope. Then what else? Contact even after I was sent to prison. Is it this? Because they talk about night and the correspondence chest. It's not. Okay. God, the fucking reveal that we just made kind of like blew out the fuse in my mind a little bit. Like my brain is, you know, it's dried up. Then is it this? It's not. I think we have to because we know it's not night. We have to try to make the connection on. Hang on. Let me reload. Let me rethink this in another angle, as Edgeworth says. Different angle. You should focus on what you know. There was a connection between the two of them. I'm really not sure how that connection was maintained. Maybe it's the statement I got wrong. When he wrote the chess moves in Braille, that's interesting. Is that important? Or is that Edgeworth just saying things are interesting? I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. We're at that point again where we figured out everything, but we need to somehow get to how we figured it out. Eustace, lend me your power of deduction. Edward, can you throw away some of these useless ass evidence? Like the button? Like seriously, this is clogging up my inventory space. Nonsense, those are clearly relevant. Well, like several minutes ago. Like this, we don't even need this anymore. We know what the deal was for this. I don't Also, the blue truck. Why would we need that? Maybe the blue truck is significant later. Also, what is this for? What about this? I'm gonna press on some of these again.
Hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it.
We should focus on what we do know. There was particularly how that connection was maintained. They maintained connection through chess correspondence. But they didn't, but only to like a PO box. So that he doesn't know where he actually is. Wait, no, wait. So he was playing correspondence chess with the other kid way before Knight got to the prison, and then he started playing correspondence chess with Knight when he was held at the detention center. But Knight is the only person we know that likes chess. So could he have been playing with Knight when he just thought it was the other kid because they were best friends anyway? But how is that relevant to us? How would we use that? I presented all three of these things and it was wrong. I didn't present this though. The wrong statement. But I mean, their other statement didn't seem like it had anything relevant. Let me try then. Oh, he says he stopped hearing from him. But if we were to assume that he was talking with Knight, then he didn't stop hearing from them because he and Knight continued it while when Knight was okay. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I almost finished all of my strawberries while I was thinking this through.
Objection!
No, that's not right. I'm just try all these chess related stuff then.
Objection!
The all reliable, yeah. I thought it was right for a sec because it was different dialogue.
Objection! Objection!
What does this game want from me? Oh wait, maybe he said he tapped it out in Braille. Maybe that was important. But this is not in Braille. Oh my god, that was it. Oh my god. Not the Braille thing being important. And I just thought Edgeworth was just interested in Braille. I thought, you know, he just want I thought he was just interested because it was cool, you know?
Objection!
Okay, finally. Wow, how long did that took? Was that 30 minutes? You said you wrote all your letters in Braille, is that correct? I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Prosecutor, but you do know about my condition, don't you? That's odd, because the chess diagram we found in Knight's cell didn't contain any Braille at all. Really? But surely that's impossible. How so exactly? Maybe someone typed Mr. Candace's letter out on purpose? Meaning there may have been some sort of intermediary between the two of them. So then... Oh, yeah, he was playing chess with him all along, but the person that translated was his best friend! Mr. Candace says he wrote his letter in Braille, and yet the letters received by Mr. Knight contain no Braille at all. This suggests that there must be a third party who typed Mr. Candace's letter out. I guess it could have worked the same way on the flip side too, right? Whoever it was could have taken Knight's letters and turned them back into Braille. They could indeed. Oh my god, it's Simeon. He's the only one that could have done it. I think you and Mr. Knight were both communicating with this person, Mr. Candace. Mr. Candace, the answers you received, they were written in Braille too, yes. So some mysterious middle person really was retyping the Bronxer's missives. It's the monkey, actually. And that same person might as well be our secret string puller. Wait, you're trying to say that there's another hidden mastermind behind this whole thing? Like, we've been saying this the entire time! So who's this new one? Bronco, son of Artie Frost, is already dead. But what if the other child from the incident 18 years ago was actually who we've been looking for? Carmelo Gusto's son. But who is he, and where is he? Knight was Frost's son. Gusto's son would have had to be. I've known him since we were kids, when both of us were all alone. He doesn't have any family, you see. Just like me. Him? But surely not. Exactly what I said, Edgeworth. Surely not him. What's the matter, Edgeworth? You're white as a sheet. Of course, it all makes sense. I know exactly who our so-called mastermind is. What? Who? You have to tell us. I can hardly believe it, but it's somebody we know rather well. The person we've been looking for. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this fucking game.
Take that!
It has to be the person behind all of this. The person who forced Chairman Winter's hand by sending the letter to Rosie Ringer. The person who kidnapped Sean and bugged Kay and myself. The person who did the strangest thing of all. Who drugged Kay and carried her up the roof of the big building. It was the monster. What? Did you really just say what I thought you did? Yes, the monster. That was the key to unmasking our What are you talking about, Edward? He's gone insane, just like me. Oh, I almost forgot. We're doing a new show soon. I love if you come to see it, Mr. Edward. I'll be joining Regina on stage for this one. Right. Very Big Circus is the biggest, most fabulous event in town. You'll have oodles of fun. Is that relevant? Miss Lloyd, could I ask a favor? Who, little me? What kind of favor? You told us you recorded the sound of the Torosaurus breathing fire. Oh! It's the circus! Captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire is what I captured. Sure did. Like I said, I didn't precisely see the guy, but boy, did I hear him. Can we listen to the tape? Sure can. Let's see now. That's it. That sound. It must be what I think it is. The theory has to be correct. The truth about the monster, the identity of the person behind all of this. It's falling into place. It's hard. You saw a giant eye at the window of the storeroom, did you not? Yep. Snap me a picture of it too, even if you can't rightly see it so well. Can't see right now, but protect the gumshoe. Your image analyzer, can we borrow it again? Oh god, if we see a big eye, I'm gonna freak out. But what do you want to look at, sir? This photograph right here. Gotcha, I'm on it. Okay, I want to zoom in. Oh god, Jesus Christ.
Eureka!
That wasn't as scary as it turned out to be. That, see? I done told y'all, Torosaurus his own dang self. Yes, there it is at last. The monster commanded by the architect of this whole scheme. The monster? You finally ready to admit it? That he's dang well real? The big bad bull himself? I think Edward has lost it. No, because that isn't Torosaurus at all. It's the eye of a different giant beast entirely. Take a look at this if you would. Oh, that's this eye. That's the tiger's eye. Oh, that's a hot air balloon. Oh, is that how he got them up on the top of the building? That's ridiculous. Oh my god, this is a fucking Joker ass. He's a Joker villain. Did the very big circus fire? Oh wait, look. You see it? The enormous lion balloon? That's the real monster. And the sound of Miss Lloyd thought was the creature breathing fire? It's the hot air balloon. You're really gonna bring me crashing down to earth like that? That's how balloons fly, huh? They burn gas to make hot air? They do, and our culprit was able to use that balloon to carry Kay up to the roof of the big building without ever going near the elevator. So, this culprit, it got something to do with the circus? Circus Warder, friend of Bronxter, son of Guso. Whoa, 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 you're not serious. I am so serious, bro. Where is he right now? You forgot to mention trainee animal tainer. It's hard to believe. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I absolutely can't believe this. He's the one who's been pulling the strings this whole time. The monkey! That's right. Simeon Saint is the one behind all of this. Simeon? But everything, really? Arrest that monkey right now. Don't believe you. We trusted him and he trusted us. Can't tell me that was all lies. That would be too horrible. I'm sorry, Kay. I think he did trust you guys, though. Who was that? Hey, where do you think you're going, old man? Nothing escapes you, does it, young pup? My congratulations, Mr. Edgeworth. Now that I know the truth, my business here is done. What? No, Mr. Canis, wait. Oh my god, oh Jesus Christ, oh! Edgeworth, are you okay? You got attacked! Damn it, he disappeared. Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't worry, I'm fine, but... Damn you! Are you alright, Sean? He killed my dad, he did, right? So easy to say it, but... Sorry, Sean, it would appear that he did. He won't get away with it, I'll make him pay. Somehow. Some way out. No, Sean, you mustn't say such things. Think about your mom. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. You'll have to forgive us both. This has been a long ass day, bro. This has been one single day they've been here. Just put the just put the call out, sir. All units are on the lookout for Mr. Canis. He probably went back to his jail cell, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean to hurry everybody, but we better be on our way too. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, where do you think we'll find our mastermind? I suppose you're right. We should go after the mastermind right now. He said he had to practice for the show, which I guess means he'll be at the circus. Before we leave, there's something I'd like to ask of you, Agent Lane. There is? What? Once the beast has been sighted, the next step is to plan its capture. When we arrive, there's something we'll need to try and find as a matter of priority. And Detective, I'd like you to look into something that's been bothering me about Sean's kidnapping. Yes, sir. What's Mr. Edgeworth up to? What's he up to? What's he up to? Is he pulling a Professor Layton and not telling us what he's doing until the very last second? Throw barrels at it like in Monster Hunter. Good, there's somebody I'd like you to try and contact. If Saint really is our mastermind, we're gonna need this person's help. Do not call his fucking dad. Between our many encounters, I never suspected a thing, even though he was right there in front of me. I messed up, there's no way of putting it. I'm gonna put things right once and for all. I mean, the whole point is to have you not find out. Oh my god, holy shit, what a fucking... Oh my god! This section was crazy! Okay, I have to stop here today. There's no way. Oh my god. Oh, we're at the circus. Oh my god. And you know what's horrible? Is that we could probably run into Larry at the circus. It's just getting to the good part. Oh my god, that whole section was so good. Just from the moment we realized that it was Simeon, holy shit. Oh hell nah. Okay. I'm having so much fun. This is so fun. Oh well. We're gonna... I guess we're dragging this out this weekend because I have no other plans. We're gonna try to finish by Sunday though. So yeah. Is that Kondo? No, Kondo! He's in the cage! Free him! Alright, oh brother, oh boy, oh howdy. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this game is over. Oh, there's the Gintama reference on the stream. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do once this game is over, guys. I don't want it to be over. This is... I'm like... Oh my god, so much happened today. Okay, now I think the only thing left is we gotta find out why he did this. Does this stream mean the stream is starting soon? No, this stream means the stream is ending. Okay. Ooh. This is so good. Oh yeah, this is like peak. This is actually peak, bro. This game is so good. Ah man, oh god, please make another Ace Attorney game, Capcom. I'm begging you on my knees. On my hands and knees. Alright. If Okami can get a new sequel, then surely we can get a new Ace Attorney. Surely. It's like I would have thought Ace Attorney would have had, you know, more chance to get another game than Okami, but like it is what it is. Surely. Alright. We didn't see Eustace again today, but I mean, he's still with us in spirit. And in the bottom right corner, Phoenix Wright was busy fighting Ryu. he's out there doing his pro wrestler arc. I need to see, you know what I need to see? I need to see aged Edgeworth again when he wears the glasses. I need to see that. He's so hot when he wears glasses. Alright. I'm gonna try to yap for 10 more minutes so we can fill out the 2-hour mark. I keep seeing fan of that Edgeworth with Bum Phoenix. Oh, he's so good with the glasses, bro. Oh man. Let me look up a pic right now. They say like he's not hot any other time, but the glasses is like something different. Something different about him with the glasses. And it's like the only difference is the glasses, but somehow it just makes him so much better. Yeah, it hits differently. I know, I kind of want the Edgeworth Nendoroid. It's so cute. But if I get that, I would have to get the Phoenix Wright one. And I can't justify getting 2 more Nendoroid. Do you think Phoenix makes him do roleplay? What do you mean by that? What kind of roleplay are you talking about? You can't? What do you... Yeah, I have so many. Listen, I have 7 right now. Soon to be 8, 9. Soon to be 10. Because I have the Sunday one and the Shinsengumi one. And then 11 if they release the Zero one. If they ever release the Zero one. And then if I add 2 more, that's 13. That's too much. I said I would never be a Nendoroid collector. Alright, well, I mean... Some promises are meant to be broken. That was not really a promise. It was more like a personal... What's it called? It's like a personal... I don't even know the word for it. Like when you believe something. like a moral code. Self-control. No. I have none of that, by the way. God, I want the Sunday figure too. The one they just released. But I can't. Because he's low-key kind of ugly. But it looks... I mean, he is kind of ugly, but like... You know what I mean. You the same. My back hurts. My back hurts. I was sitting up so straight today because I was so, you know, so tense. Everything was clenched. Ew. Your back is realigning, so. Alright, isn't the Monster Hunter beta this weekend? This is the kind of game that you can't have in the background. Yeah, this is like you literally cannot do anything else. You are growing taller. I don't know if that's happening. Can't even get it yet. You have to request for the beta, right? New iPad for what? For Monster Hunter? Oh, you mean you need to save money for the iPad? No art. Listen, next. Oh, there's another beta next weekend. I'm just gonna wait until the game releases. But I will be pre-ordering it because I want the pirate outfit. The pre-order bonus. I can't wait. I stayed up late last night playing it, mildly regretting it. And you to say I don't have self-control. I have so much self-control. It's definitely. I have nothing to talk about today. Oh yeah, I don't know. Does the clip command work? Do we want to test it out today, right now? Can't wait to play with you guys. Oh, it worked! Let's go! Okay, let's not spam it so we have a useless clip. We can talk about the current turf rotation. I'm not booting up Splatoon today. Splatoon is like Splatoon is F tier game for me right now. We're on a break. Like we're on a no contact break. I blocked their number. Oh, you forgot to upgrade the rally list from last time. Yeah, so now all the commands are all under one thing. I got rid of Nightbot and Stream Elements, as I mentioned, because they suck. They do nothing for me. But yeah, so now I use Mix It Up. Shout out Brian for letting me know about this. Guys, if the command is not showing up on available commands, that means it's not a command. Why are you guys even trying? Update it. I'm not gonna update it. Also, did you guys notice that I got rid of the coffee stream bot yapping every 30 minutes to go follow my coffee? I hate you for that. I have nothing on my coffee. Why would I advertise it? I'm not gonna advertise. Although, if I ever release that visual novel, it will only be for coffee tier 1. I just got charged for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Feel free to stop supporting me up there if I don't have anything new. Like, I don't mind. Can you add something other than PayPal? Unfortunately, coffee only does PayPal. I guess I can try pay those Patreon other times. Should I move to Patreon? But I feel like that's not gonna help me because coffee has the shop thingy. Yeah, Patreon doesn't. But if I do Patreon, I could actually do a real not safe for work tier. So choose what you want. Patreon is golden, actually. Yeah, because they allow not safe for work stuff on Patreon, but not coffee. Oh, I should start wrapping up. Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining stream today. That was so fun. I personally prefer coffee, but use whatever works for you. I think I'll stick with coffee for now. Unfortunately, it's just if you don't have PayPal, you can't use PayPal. You can't stuff. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah. Thanks for joining me today. Glad you guys could watch me struggle for over like 10 minutes on something. But we did, you know, find out a lot of big information for the case. And we will see where it goes from here. Fingers crossed we'll not see Larry, but you know, we've never been lucky in that aspect. So who knows? Alright, I will see. The plot keeps getting juicier. Hey, it does get juicier. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. And as I said, I'm gonna aim to finish this game this weekend. And then we will decide what to do next. Larry is wonderful. Yeah, sure, Larry from Pokemon is wonderful. I don't know about Larry from Ace Attorney. I don't know about Larry Butts. But alright. Okay, hope y'all have a wonderful night and a great weekend. Remember to drink water and get some rest. I miss Larry Pokemon. You know who I miss? You know who I miss? Rika. Why is my nose so freak? Okay, go itch your nose. All right, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye. Good night. Your many girlfriends. Well, I mean, you were right. All right. Anyways, bye bye.